welcome to Lido Fine Art. In today's video, we are going to be talking about me. It's actually going to be an about me video situation since I don't even think I even introduced myself. So I thought it would be a good time to do that. But before we do that, I want to talk to you guys about a little contest that I wanted to do. And the whole goal is to get 1,111 subscribers. When we get there, we are going to pick a random sub at random, and they are going to win a first edition Linda Blair signed Exorcist book. And it comes with the authenticity thing on the back, so you know it's legit and not a scam. So yeah, if you don't know who Linda Blair is, she's the little girl that was like the main character in The Exorcist back in whenever that movie was made. So yeah, if we can get to 1,111 subscribers, I will then pick a random sub, and whoever that sub will be, I will send them this book, and I will cover all shipping charges whatsoever. You guys don't have to worry about a single thing. You don't have to pay anything. I'll just need to know your address, and you can message me on Instagram or email me, however you want to do it. I just wanted to get that over real quick. Today's video is going to be an introduction about me. So, who am I? Hi guys, my name's Emily. I am the fine art medium from Lido Fine Art. And if you didn't already know, I'm a medium. Get it? Like the fine art medium. It was actually supposed to be like a pun because art, you have several mediums that you can use to create art, right? And then I'm a medium and I sometimes see dead people and demons and shit. Okay, maybe that was a bad joke. More like a dad joke. But I can't help it. I like my puns. Years old. Who would have thunk, right? I have a degree in sociology of social deviance and a minor in psych. Not that those degrees really matter at this point because the job that I have has nothing to do with those degrees. And I feel like that's probably the case for most people these days. Yeah, kind of wish I didn't spend that $40,000 on education that not quite really using. I mean, sure, it's helpful in YouTube videos, but like that $40,000, I could have afforded me a house sooner. But it is what it is. I live in Pennsylvania. I just moved to the Philly area, and I have my own business. As you guys know, I run an art business where I make, fine art things, so like paintings, drawings, and then I also do merch. Yeah, so t-shirts, mugs, and all that stuff. But yeah, and I also have a Patreon where I put all my art stuff, so if I'm lacking on here, it'll be on there. And in order to see it, you only have to pay $1. So, like, I don't know, why wouldn't you? I doubt for the moment I'm going to even do one of the, what is it called? Like, the YouTube membership where it's like $4.99. Not feeling that at all. I mean, it would be cool to have those cool emojis, but yeah, no. Yeah. No hate to anyone who does it. You do you. Cool, 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 cool. What are some things about me other than art and living near a fucking highway? I'm sorry. Okay. I like writing, singing, which is weird because a lot of people don't peg me as a singer. Not professional or anything. It's just like something I really like to do. Yeah. Trying to think what else is important. I'm bad at talking about like personal stuff. Okay, maybe I'll start with something really depressing. Since I was like 9 years old, right? I've kind of been ill, and I'm kind of like just barely getting over it, I guess. When I was younger, I found out that I had like this bacterial infection thing going on in my stomach, and because of that, it pretty much ruined food for me. And so now my body cannot process animal products whatsoever, except for fish for whatever reason. That's like the only animal product that I can eat. Meat, dairy, poultry, goats, yeah. So like beef, pork, turkey, chicken, I don't know. Yeah, that stuff. Dairy, which I kind of miss cheese, if we're being honest. Eggs are on the I shouldn't and it'll hurt spectrum. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. And then like cabbage type foods, broccoli to a degree, Brussels sprouts, certain beans like the pinto ones are a no-go. Even the black ones once in a while, they just don't cooperate unless like the plant ones that I can't eat, I can usually take medicine and be okay for the most part. But all that other stuff, if I eat any of it, I'm out for 2 weeks. And the pain is so bad that probably would have to go to the hospital and they'd have to pump me full of morphine because it fucking sucks. And not to mention the throwing up and the other stuff and the... Had that since I was like 9. And so, growing up, I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. All I knew was no matter what I ate, I was in the bathroom throwing up. And that took a toll on my health. And then, in addition to that, I also had Gyn problems, and I found out probably when I was like 23-ish, 23, that I had endometriosis, which I've also had almost as long as the other issue, like the other stomach issues. Long story short, the endometriosis pretty much compromised my uterus, my fallopian tubes, almost my bladder, and maybe, I'm not quite sure if the intestines were bothered at all. I wouldn't be surprised if they were, but that I'm not quite sure about. But it was bad enough to where towards the end-ish, I literally like couldn't walk. And I would get, my period for 6 months at a time. And if you combine that with not being able to really eat or sleep or walk, my life fucking sucked, okay? And I opted for a hysterectomy, which is the removal of your uterus. And in addition to that, I got rid of my fallopian tubes and my cervix because the endometriosis was growing on that. It was also growing on my bladder, and so it was burned off, but because it grew on my bladder, it gave me interstitial cystitis. So we're 3 for 3. And if you don't know what that is, pretty much inflammation of the bladder where you have tiny pinholes and it pretty much burns and you feel like you have to pee all the time and it fucking hurts so bad. And then if you have that on top of endometriosis, you can't tell what pain is, triggered by what because it's all in the same area. And yeah. And so when I had my hysterectomy, I was like, why the fuck does it still hurt? I have no organs there. Oh, wait, I have my bladder. Found out bladder's fucked up. And so I had to get weekly bladder injections of, it's literally Novocaine, the same kind of shit your dentists use, and they inject it. And I was getting that for like 2 years. And with the whole interstitial cystitis, that means I cannot eat and drink certain foods. So I already have a clusterfuck of shit I can't eat. And then you add more stuff. So berries, now we're getting into the vegetables and the fruits, right? The only stuff that I can eat. And now they're telling me that I can't eat that. So it's kind of like, what the fuck am I supposed to eat? Oreos and mac and cheese? Like, I can't live on Oreos and mac and cheese. Although I've tried. I would say just kidding, but I'm not. I've been having issues for almost my entire life. But once I got the food situation figured out, and after like 2 years of tinkering with medicines and injections, there are actually quite a lot of fruits and veggies that I can eat. And I mean, I'm mostly on a pescatarian diet. Sorry, vegans. I was vegan, but you know what? Need the omegas, and I need the protein, and another issue, since we're like going through the list, my body doesn't synthesize vitamins really well. The fake, like vitamins you just take, some of them work, but then some of them don't, and some of the vitamins that I really need that don't, like synthesize are in fish. And if all I have to do is eat fish and not take another medication, I'm gonna fucking do that. Vegan, sorry, not sorry. Okay. Yes. Now, I am doing better for the most part. Medication got switched around, and I'm actually functioning like a normal human to the most part. And I'm hoping once I get transferred to, a different location for my work, since I had moved, the commute is literally an hour each way. On the way home, it's like an hour and a half. So I'm literally traveling 2 hours and a half. And that is literally my meditation time and my video making time. And I'm hoping once that shit is taken care of, I'll have more times to make more videos during the week. So yes. That was my little background, I guess. Sports. Love me some sports. I'm more of a baseball person. Go Yankees. Half my family's from New York. I would say I'm a Mets fan, but I'm sorry, I can't. Yeah, baseball is my game. I played varsity sports pretty much my entire life. I played travel ball, softball. From like 9 to like 18, I played varsity and travel ball in school and during summer leagues and stuff. Yes. It's really hard to like keep going. I don't know how people just keep rambling and rambling and rambling. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, if you can't tell by my art style, I like anime. Okay? I grew up on that shit. Dragon Ball Z was the OG. That is the shit like I started with, and then moved on to Sailor Moon, Inuyasha, my all-time favorite, Naruto, Death Note. What are some other good ones? Fullmetal Alchemist, both the regular one and Brotherhood, of course. Fairy Tail, Bleach, until they kept putting in them filler episodes. Ouran High School Host Club, Fruits Basket. Did you guys watch the new Fruits Basket? Did you guys watch the Inuyasha spinoff? Both pretty decent, especially the Fruits Basket one. Soul Eater, just to name a few. Yeah. And the whole Medium thing actually didn't really quite start until like 2018. After going to that haunted house. And if you watched the collab I did with Melinda, I kind of already pretty much talk about that. So I'm not going to go crazy in this video talking about that. Favorite candy, you guys? Smarties. That is my crack cocaine. Okay? The legal kind. Music. I like me some alternative. Lights is my all-time fave. And then Aura. Trying to think. What else? I feel like I'm making a Tinder profile, you guys. Current projects. I am working on comic books. I really want to make my own tarot cards. I just need time to do it, you guys. And I'm trying to finish writing my paranormal romance, and I'm kind of like not getting anywhere because like work, and it's hard to have a full-time job and do YouTube and do what any other projects I want to do. Literally, it's like impossible. And I feel like I'm going like 0.0005 miles an hour. Really difficult. I don't know what else to talk about on here, you guys. I really want to do live streams, and I will once I figure out how to do it. I am literally learning by myself, so I kind of just gotta Google everything that I need to learn. Projects. Art book. I want to make an art book. Said tarot cards, comic books. Alright, my novels. Ugh. So the paranormal novel, romance, whatever. On my Patreon, if you are curious, I think I've released chapters 1 and 2. But it's a work in progress, so that could change at any time. And when you're a Capricorn like me, nothing is ever perfect. So I'm always trying to perfect all the things I do while doing 1,000 projects at the same time. By the way, I have an Etsy store. If you are looking to buy a painting or a print, or you want a commission, like I'm open to do that. Commissions, depending on what it is, you can go on my Etsy, which I'll link down below, or you can literally message me on Instagram, and I can do whatever you want, for the most part. I like video games. If, you message me on Instagram, and, like, we vibe, and things are going well, if you need a Fortnite buddy, I am open to play. I'm sorry, you guys. This video is very chaotic and not, like, scripted or organized whatsoever. I'm sorry. That's just how I am. If you've watched my other videos, which, if you gotten to this point, you've watched some of my other videos, and you will know or see, and, you'll see that I am very disorganized thought-wise. I am usually bouncing all over the place in here. Not much I can do about that other than meditation. But kind of hard to meditate when I'm driving 2.5 hours a day. And yeah, on my short days that I have from work, I try to focus on meditation. One thing, if you don't know this about me, I have an obsession with plushies, anime plushies, action figures. I collect all that stuff. I collect swords and sharp pointy things. Yeah. I'm excited. That was completely unnecessary. Seriously, I have problems. My desk is literally crowded with anime plushies. I am not kidding, you guys. I have many. Ooh. Movies. I like horror movies. And I collect all figures, not just anime. Well, I feel like most of it's anime, but now I'm starting to get into the horror ones and the video game ones. So, like, I have a Mr. Peely somewhere that I got as a gift, and I love him so much. But this one, okay, really important, you guys. This channel I have is not for me, but for you guys, right? At first, my goal was to just, put out my experiences because I needed some validation, whatnot. But now it's kind of like, holy shit, there's other people out there that experience the same shit I have. And you know what would be nice? To have a group or a community that can, feel safe sharing their experiences, so you guys do not feel alone, because you're not alone. And just honestly think of it, I am literally one of you guys. The only difference is I have a YouTube channel, although some of you probably have your own as well. But I know sometimes, and I'm not trying to be full of myself when I say this, but you have these YouTubers that are put on this pedestal. It's like you have millions of subscribers following one YouTuber, right? So, like, some of the gamers, like, you got Corpse, you got Valkyrie, you got PewDiePie and Markiplier. They've got millions. Well, I don't know if all of them have millions, but they have a lot of subscribers, and people tend to put them on high pedestals. Now, of course, I only have like 256 subs, and I am grateful for every single one of them. And I'm not saying that I am on their level or anything like that, but my point is that even if I were to get, like, up there, which who the fuck knows, probably won't, but never know. I am one of you guys. Do not ever feel like I am better or that you are less, because y'all are equal, okay? We are all equal here. When I say share your experiences and thoughts, questions, concerns, feedback, I read every single comment, okay? And I pretty much reply to every single comment, as long as they're not nasty, because y'all don't want me to respond to nasty comments. But if you're gonna come at me with some backhanded ass, bullshit, and you're just gonna be rude and, I don't know, put other people down, and I'm not even talking about, like, me, like, even other people in the comments that are going through their experiences, like, if you're gonna be nasty about that stuff, get the fuck off my channel. That's all I'm gonna say. If you can't be nice and you're gonna be nasty, I am not here to convince anybody of anything, okay? I am not here to tell you whether or not you should do a certain, well, let's be real, I do, put in some advice. But, like, let's say you're a Satanist, right? And you completely disagree with everything I say. Cool. That's great for you, okay? But don't be, like, in my comments trying to be a douchebag. Now, if you have some valuable feedback, some healthy criticism, and you're not being an asshole, of course, welcome. But, like, I'm not trying to turn people to whatever. Like, I'm not here to convert people to my belief. This platform here is for other people with the same ideas as I have, okay? I'm not here to convert. I am just here to share my experiences and what I have learned. And so you can take it with a grain of salt if you want. You can watch for entertainment. Cool. That's great. But yeah, I am, not better than anybody. And you guys are not less than anybody. You guys are amazing. And I am grateful for those who take their time or take the time out of their day to watch my chaos. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, I am really grateful. And I hope I can, increase the community here, make this a safer space. And that's another reason why I created my Patreon, because I have Discord connected to it. You guys can have your own community there if you do not feel safe posting like public responses or experiences. Like, you don't have to put them here. You can always put them on my Patreon, and then people who are actually serious, I'm sure those that are serious are the ones that are more likely to pay that $1. That's why I did it. I feel like it was safer for everybody if they don't feel comfortable posting stuff, especially like if they have relatives and stuff, like stalking their social media accounts. I'm a little chaotic if you didn't figure that out. And again, let's all be friends here, right? You can always message me on Instagram. I forget if I already said that or not. Probably did, but I don't remember. I'll try to get to everybody because as of lately, a lot of people have been messaging me on Instagram, which is great. I will answer as much as I can, but when I'm at work, I am literally working in Pennsylvania in the middle of cornfields currently, so like the signal and Wi-Fi, well, I don't have Wi-Fi, but cellular, whatever the fuck you call it, sucks out there. There aren't very many cell phone towers, and so when I'm at work, I can't really respond as much just because I won't be getting your messages because I don't have the service. Now, I know I've promised you more art content, and I'm not really delivering, and I'm sorry. But this week, alright, I promise you, this week I will be uploading a DIY art project that I am working on. I am just kind of waiting on some materials. So, like, I've ordered glue because apparently you don't have any. Some glitter because why the fuck not? And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw that video of my boyfriend and I shattering glass and mirrors and shit. And it was fun. And all of that is for this new project I am working on. I believe I'll have enough materials to make multiple. If anybody is interested, I will have it listed on my Etsy. And I'm sorry for saying so yeah every 5 seconds. I cannot help it. I am not good at this. Yeah. I am just going to leave it here. I don't know what else to include. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I will answer them. Thank you guys for having the attention span to watch this. I personally don't know if I could have done it. So kudos to you guys. Peace out.